This article is being read by an automated voice. Chapter 3.4 Carbopen's second round of FRIP program funding. The California Air Resources Board, or CARB, opened submissions for the second round of funding under its F-Gas Reduction Incentive Program, or FRIP, for commercial and industrial refrigeration in October 2024. FRIP was open for submissions from October 14th to January 31st, 2025, and targeted three primary sectors: retail food refrigeration, industrial and cold storage, and other refrigeration. A total of $65 million, 58.2 million euros, has been allocated to the program, of which $38.5 million, 34.5 million euros, is dedicated to replacing refrigeration systems with more than 50 pounds of refrigerant in existing commercial and industrial facilities. Of the rest, $2 million, 1.7 million euros, will go toward commercial and industrial refrigeration facilities with systems using less than or equal to 50 pounds of refrigerant. $18 million, 16.1 million euros, is earmarked for sectors to be determined, and $6.5 million, 5.8 million euros, is budgeted for administration of the program. To be eligible for an award, a store or facility must have equipment using an F-gas that meets the minimum GWP and refrigerant charge requirements. For retail food refrigeration, all existing systems being replaced must have a GWP greater than 1,300 with no minimum charge requirement. For industrial process refrigeration, all existing systems being replaced must have a GWP of more than 1,800 and a minimum sum refrigerant charge of 2,000 pounds, 907 kilograms. For cold storage and other refrigeration, all existing systems being replaced must have a GWP of more than 1,800 and a minimum sum refrigerant charge of 1,000 pounds, 454 kilograms. FRIP provides funding to replace these systems with ones using ultra-low GWP refrigerants, defined as those with a GWP of less than 10. With GWPs of 3, 1, and 0, CO2, propane, and ammonia all easily meet the program requirements. Of the $65 million total, $18.2 million, 16.3 million euros, has been set aside for companies operating large retail food chains, defined as those with 20 or more locations. A total of $12.3 million, 11 million euros, is being made available to retail stores with fewer than 20 locations. A further $5 million, 4.4 million euros, will be available for industrial process refrigeration facilities, and $3 million, 2.6 million euros, for cold storage and other refrigeration. FRIP awards differ depending on the type of system replacement. Full system replacements receive larger awards, while partial replacements receive less. In addition, incentive awards vary depending on the project type and sector. The first round of FRIP funding. Launched in 2020, FRIP initially provided $1 million, 910,000 euros, in funding from the Greenhouse Gas Reduction Fund to support the installation of low GWP refrigeration equipment in the food retail sector. With this funding, CARB supported 15 installations across the state, 4 of which were store remodels, while the remaining 11 were at new premises. The majority of the funded projects used CO2-based technologies. To date, FRIP has proven to be one of the most impactful and cost-effective programs administered by CARB, costing just $27, 24.70 euros, per metric ton of CO2e saved. In comparison, California's urban greening and community solar programs cost $2,614, 2,390 euros, and $204, 186 euros, respectively, for every metric ton of CO2e mitigated. With an additional $65 million in funding from the state's 2022 to 2023 and 2023 to 2024 budgets, FRIP aims to accelerate California's transition to climate-friendly refrigerants as the state works to reduce its use of HFCs by 40% below 2013 levels by 2030.